He inhaled the stiff resolution of her death. She'd seen Cyrus, remembered him. Now he'd need to silence her before she could mention Cyrus to anyone at the gallery. The imbecile should have been more careful, but that's why he was in play. To assure things went according to plan, to remove anyone who stood in their way, and when it was done, to take out Cyrus and Casey. That he would delight in. Cyrus had been a pain in his rear as far back as he could recall. Casey? He was just a lamb to the slaughter. Unfortunate fool. Enrique released a smooth exhale, then inhaled the spicy scent of the girl's perfume, wafting on the stiff October breeze, whistling through the wind tunnel the long row of downtown businesses made. Killing her would alert Cyrus to his presence in the States, but perhaps it would keep him on his toes. Someone needed to. Maintaining a good distance from his prey, Enrique followed as she meandered through the shops, wearing one of those recyclable grocery bags slung over her shoulder. A baguette in fresh flowers peeked out of the top. She made another stop, this time popping into a coffee shop. He kept walking, stopping a handful of stores down on the opposite side of the street, and waited, letting the other shoppers meld him into the crowd. A cup of coffee in hand, the girl emerged. He turned back to look in the storefront before him, waiting until she was far enough ahead for him to resume following. Nearly a 15-minute walk out of town, in an isolated patch of wind-stirred mesa, sat a 2-story adobe building. 4 exterior doors, each with a letter on it. Apartments. Watching from behind a copse of trees, he waited while she retrieved her keys from her pocket, opened the bottom exterior door on the right, and disappeared inside. He held back, awaiting nightfall. He glanced at his watch. Not long. He surveyed the building, using binoculars to peer through the sheer curtains of her unit. A light in the bedroom shone, and slips of it spilled from what he could only assume was the adjacent bathroom. He smiled. The sun dipped below the horizon, and soon darkness shrouded the land. Time to move. Heading around to the back of the building, he found a sliding door to her unit. Easy enough. He jimmied the lock and eased inside. Water ran in the bathroom, but a voice carried in song from the other side of the apartment. Carry on, wayward son. Interesting choice.